Welcome to the December 2022 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. I am Kristen Fenlison. I am the Director of the Associate Degree Nursing Programs, and that stands for our 2-year associate degree as well as our LPN to RN program. And tonight we have students from both cohorts. I have the honor of opening the ceremony tonight. This student group represents a resilient and flexible group who started their nursing program during the COVID pandemic, and they will attest, and I'm sure you all heard, that is not an easy task, right? But you did it. Their flexibility and resilience were given one more challenge last week with Blizzard 2022, and nursing pinning ceremony got moved to today. So thank you for, again, being flexible and resilient. Before we get started on the student portion of the ceremony, I'd like to take the time to acknowledge our LSC administrative team and then later our faculty team. President Dr. Rogers, who will come up in a bit to speak. We have a Vice President, Dr. Linda Kingston, Dean of Allied Health and Nursing, Anna Saketi-Ernest, who will also come up to speak, and Dean of Business and Industries, Trevor Wills, excuse me. So first, I'd like to invite to the stage President Rogers.
Great. Well, thank you, and welcome again to Lake Superior College. It is a wonderful place to be, and I'm so happy to see this place full. It's wonderful after 2 years of empty halls and Zoom. Oh my goodness. As Kristen said, I am Dr. Patricia Rogers. I have the honor of serving as president of Lake Superior College. Before we continue our ceremony, I do want to acknowledge that in keeping with our mission, fostering learning through the generation and sharing of knowledge, we recognize that Lake Superior College and the city of Duluth are located on the traditional and ancestral lands and waters of the Anishinaabe and the Lakota Dakota people. We acknowledge the painful history of genocide and forced assimilation efforts to alienate Indigenous and First Nations people from their homelands. We honor and respect the many diverse Indigenous and First Nations people still connected to this land on which we gather, and we will continue to support and advocate for the sovereignty of Native nations. Thank you. So, congratulations, LSC nursing students, fall class of 2022. Today is a transition day for you. Today marks the day that you change from nursing student to professional colleague in the nursing professions. And I'm honored to share this transformation day with you, along with the amazing LSC staff and faculty and your dean, who's sitting right over here. She will burst into tears at some moment during the, It's good. We also share this wonderful ceremony with your family and friends, and there are many of them here today, and all of your loved ones. So they were there for you throughout your time here at LSC. And so I would like you to please, students, give your family and friends and loved ones a round of applause. So your educational journey has been a collaborative effort of family and friends, along with the amazing LSC faculty and staff who were never, so you were never alone on the path. Please join me in a round of applause for our faculty and staff and our dean. So tonight we celebrate your accomplishments and welcome you into the nursing profession. Not me, I'm not a nurse, though I would love to be. Like you can play one on TV sometime. I don't. In a few minutes, you're going to hear about the history of the nursing pin, its unique design for nursing schools, and there is a unique design for LSC. And you will hear about the significance of this ceremony. You probably know the story, but it's still a wonderful story to be told, and I'm looking forward to it. I love it every year. And we know you're going to wear that LSC pin proudly and in honor of your accomplishments. Please never forget your LSC family and know that we're always here for you. We thank you for choosing LSC, Lake Superior College. We thank your family and friends for encouraging you to come to LSC. You will always be part of the Lake Superior College family. Please never forget that we are here for you at all times. You are our newest alums. You are our newest graduates. You are the newest people to the nursing profession here in Duluth tonight. Congratulations. We're very excited for you. Thank you. So now my pleasure to turn the microphone over to our dean, Anna Sketty-Urness.
Sassy red shoes I'm putting tonight. Hello, everyone, and I just want to thank you for joining us here tonight again on this rescheduled event, and that we are here to celebrate our fall semester graduates. I'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Joel Kochuk, who has once again done such a great job putting together the PowerPoint and all the pictures and presentation for the ceremony for all of you. And then I would also like to give a round of thanks to Cheryl Campbell, Jamie Jefferson, Kim Hebert. I'm not sure where Kim is hiding, but again, and our general maintenance facility, our marketing team that is here, taking pictures of all of this. Again, none of this happened without a large group of people putting this all together, so thank you. Tonight, I want to recognize the significant amount of work that all of you have accomplished to successfully finish your chosen nursing program. Nursing programs are one of the most rigorous across higher education, and having the determination and support has made your journeys successful. Significant World Health events, as we have witnessed this past 2 years, come with significant challenges as well as opportunities. And over the course of the last 2 years, nurses have been on the front line of healthcare, dealing with an initially unknown virus and all of the challenges that come with it. Nurses were up to that challenge and met the needs of the public with unwavering dedication. Today, students, my message for you is that even though nurses across history and across the globe have been pushed to adapt and change in response to a global pandemic, systemic health inequities, a war again in Europe, and locally and most recently, the Minnesota nurses strike, the core aspects of being a nurse have remained the same. Having compassion and caring for your clients, their loved ones, and your fellow co-workers, regardless of race, religion, or sexual orientation, has remained the same. Being part of a dynamic evidence-based practice team that delivers healthcare has not changed. Being a bold and well-informed member of your nursing unit has not changed. Being an advocate for your clients and yourselves has not changed. Being adaptable and resilient has helped keep you focused and given you strength through the challenges you have faced during your education. And being adaptable and resilient will keep you strong as you enter the workforce and help to ensure that all patients receive the highest level of care possible. Across history, nurses have met the call when it came to dealing with significant challenges and events which have stressed and stretched nurses beyond reason multiple times over. And the one constant element during all of these points in time is that nurses have stayed focused on providing the highest level of care possible. They never gave up on what they were called to do. Most of us are familiar with who Florence Nightingale is, right? She is known as the founder of modern nursing. And a little bit later this evening here, we will be reading her revised modern oath together. And there are some other names that I want to share with you. Nurses who have made a significant contribution to the profession and who have represent historically underrepresented groups. The first one being Dr. Beverly Malone, who started her career in the 70s as a surgical care nurse in a very small hospital in Kentucky, and who now, since 2007, has been serving as the president and the CEO of the National League for Nursing. She was raised by her grandmother along with her 6 siblings. And since her career has continued over these several decades, she has also been able to work in multiple academic and government agencies, including the Presidential Advisory Commission on Consumer Protection and Quality in Healthcare. Dr. Misty Wilkie is a member of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa in North Dakota and currently serves as a clinical associate professor at the University of Minnesota. Previous to that, she was a professor at the University of Bemidji. She started her career in maternal child nursing, as well as some med-surg and emergency nursing. In 2017, Dr. Wilkie received one of the first ever Health Resources and Services Administration's grants in the field of nursing workforce diversity. She is only the 14th Indigenous person in North America to earn a doctorate of philosophy in nursing, and that was in the year 2009. And she started her nursing education at Higgin Community College, earning her associate degree in 1997. So working together as nurses from diverse backgrounds and valuing our differences and the strength that we have when we work collaboratively together is truly what the future of nursing will be about. I also want to remind you to always remember that nursing is both an art and a science. That we as nurses bring those diverse set of skills together every single day we work. So while we are most certainly interested in the newest technology and the state-of-the-art equipment, we are more importantly focused on the humans that we are caring for. During the next several months, as you start your nursing careers, of course, after you pass that NCLEX exam, I can't put that in there, I know. But I have 3 pieces of advice for you that I hope you will remember, not just in the next few months, but throughout your careers. Be involved, be engaged, and have a voice. And if you're wondering what those 2 statements have to do with nursing, I can tell you that your program directors and faculty have been exemplary role models for you in what those phrases mean. Be involved. Become part of the team where you work. Get to know your colleagues and be members of unit and facility committees. And also become part of your neighborhoods and your communities. Pay attention to what is going on around you, and always remember that no nurse is an island. Be engaged. Every single day, be fully engaged in what is best for your patients. Stay focused on the subtle changes that your patients or clients will exhibit. The clinical reasoning you will do every day will save many lives. Your clients and their loved ones will truly appreciate knowing that you are fully engaged in providing them with the best care possible. And last, have a voice. You will be the voice of your clients, from the neonates to the elderly and everyone in between. I am sure you have heard about that nurse voice. How many of you have heard about it? Raise your hand. From one of your faculty? Maybe from a family member who's a nurse? That little nurse voice that sits inside your gut and maybe sitting on your shoulder, right? Listen to that voice. It will continue to grow as you work and become more experienced. It will tell you when something is not right. And even when you are not sure what that something is, listen to that voice and act. Get another nurse in the room, call your healthcare provider. It can be the difference between catching something early and having a sentinel event. Just as important, you also need to remember to have a voice for yourself. Quality patient care comes from nurses who are not overworked and undervalued. Again, be on committees where you work and make sure that patient safety and safe staffing are priorities. Ask direct questions, expect sound answers, and most important, be willing to be part of those answers. So dear students, To each and every one of you, as you begin your career, remember that you are joined with one of the most trusted and respected professions on the planet. And that the work you will do will not only change the life of a patient, but it will also change your life. I guarantee it. So very proud of each and every one of you for all of your hard work and dedication to complete the coursework. And I am so very proud of your willingness to stick with this and become part of the next generation of nurses, for it is truly the best profession. So, on behalf of the staff and faculty and administration of Lake Superior College, congratulations to our fall 2022 graduates on your associate degree in the nursing program. Job well done.
Thank you, Dr. Rogers and Dean Anna. You will probably not see me cry because I'm a robot, but you may get me to, I'm not. And now an introduction to our faculty team. 2022 was named as the year of the nurse educator, and where would any of us be without our teachers? So, yeah, you see, and this is half or a third of the faculty team. You have many gifted educators who give their all to make sure each of you have all the choices, all the options, everything. They care about you as a student and they care about you as a human being. And we all feel the same. So I'll do a quick introduction. And right here we have Carissa Anderson. Danielle, we have Jackie Simon, Sarah McNeil, Tracy Mosier, Professor Z, Tracy Santiago, June McLaughlin, Ella Dolan, Joel Coyle Kochuk, Jamie Derriman, and Erin Knight. And as you can see from the list on the back of the page, there are much more to our team. Not all were able to be here today. But this is a very strong team that I have the pleasure to work with. Anna mentioned a lot of the thank yous. I also wanted to thank you, our nursing student volunteers who were helping hand out the programs and are helping with the cookies and lemonade later. I'd also like to thank our musicians who happen to be my family. On the piano, my mother-in-law, Karen Sunny. And then the two groups are Debbie Fennelson and my daughter, Eiley Fennelson. Next up is the history of the pinning ceremony. And Anna had mentioned Florence Nightingale. So the pinning ceremony started many years ago. Florence Nightingale was considered the pioneer of modern nursing, and she was given a Red Cross award for her work during the Crimean War. And that was in the 1800s. So this has been going on a while. She then gave similar pins to her nursing students. In the early 1900s then, the pinning ceremony became an event intended to welcome you into our profession. You each started here as a student. Oh, I'm getting emotional. You all started here as students. Sorry for me. You all started here as students and you leave here as our peers, as our colleagues. And that is amazing. So I'm not a robot. Okay, we are all nurses. We are welcoming you into this wonderful and trusted profession. This year, we are adding in, and we started this last December, a candle lighting ceremony. So you'll see some candles under your chairs. We're not allowed to have like real live candles here for some obvious safety reasons. So we have these battery lit ones. And that is a visual of us passing the torch to you, to the next generation, so to speak. Florence Nightingale used candlelight or the lamp to check in on her patients at night. That light in the dark is such a great visual for what we as nurses do. Society looks to nurses as being trustworthy and respectable, lights in the darkness, offering and inspiring hope in some of the darkest times. When I went to nursing school, we were directed to request the person who was most influential in our nursing school success to pin us, or to put the pin on us. Today, we'll have that special person meet you on the stage and present the pin. And they're attached to these ribbons so that we don't have wardrobe malfunctions and the pressure of 400 people watching you putting the pins on. So they're on the lanyard, and then later on, you can pin and put the pin on officially. I'm sure the students would have liked to ask 5, 10, 15 people to come up here, but the size of our stage just didn't allow that. But thank you for coming. So today we welcome you to the wonderful profession of nursing. Our class is divided into 2 cohorts, the morning and the afternoon. We will have a guest speaker from each cohort come up, and they will read the names of, well, first they'll give a speech, and then they will read the names of their cohorts. So the students will line up over here, and the family will line up over there, meet in the middle, and then go exit that way. Students will come here, and then there's some instructors to help the family get back to their spots too. And then we'll repeat the same with the afternoon cohort. So our first speaker, who is for the morning cohort, is Jacob McIntosh. And I asked the student to write a little paragraph so I could introduce him. Jake lives in Duluth with his wife, Kirsten, and their daughter, Murphy. Jacob has accepted a position with the birthplace at Essentia, which Jacob states he is incredibly excited for. Jacob states, obstetrics is the reason I went to nursing school. As excited as I am to start my new position, I will miss using humor to keep myself and my classmates sane. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob, and I want to thank you guys all for being here tonight. I had a feeling my classmates were going to do this to me. So even before it was official, I started thinking about some things that I should say if I was given an opportunity to. And I think one of the most important things that I can say while I'm up here is thank all of you, everyone in this room here tonight and anywhere else who had a hand in helping us be successful. Because I know that I'm not alone when I say that without the love and support from others, there's no way I'd be where I am tonight. So if you ordered a pizza so that someone didn't have to worry about dinner, if you got the kids out of the house so that somebody could study for a few quiet hours, if you worked extra shifts to pay bills or you covered shifts for a friend, thank you. I promise it mattered. To our family and friends, coworkers, and faculty, classmates who helped each other through, anyone who made our success your priority, thank you. I also tried thinking of some ways to describe nursing school for folks that haven't gone through it, right? You have this eclectic group of people from all walks of life, all different stages of life who maybe some questionable decision-making, land in a place where you either have your nose in a book all day, or maybe you work out to keep your stress level down. But everyone dreams of the day when they get their freedom back. And when I wrote that down the first time, I realized that it makes nursing school sound kind of like jail. But from what I understand, they feed you there and you can smoke cigarettes and stuff. So I think it's a little different, but I don't have a lot of experience. We make a lot of jokes about the rigors and stress of nursing school, but the truth is, it's demanding. I can tell you I've been going to school for long enough that it is the truth when I say there are faculty members here that are truly among the best and most dedicated teachers that I've ever had. So thank you. I'm proud to be graduating with the classmates that I have. Our class, much like recent graduates ahead of us, as has already been stated, went into nursing school and persevered through it when the world was upside down. COVID added fears, challenges, and frustrations that no one could have accounted for, and then continue today. But there isn't a single person in my cohort who hasn't approached this with the utmost dedication and proven themselves to be supremely adaptable, capable, hardworking, and caring. So guys, take a deep breath and try to remember how to enjoy something, because we did it. Thank you. Okay. First name, Ashley Borner. Anna Christensen. Ashley Dalton. Brianna Desmond. Minerva Hackman. Abigail Helverson. Jody Hillary. Dorothy Kipra. Lily Coleman. Nora Cookwood. Laurel Launderville. Jason Mathis. Katie Moore. Katie Oltenburg. Lisa Oley. Hallie Olson. Caitlin Olson. Stacy Siegel. Heidi Shelton. And Amber Simone.
And Jacob McIntosh. This is challenging my robot heart. Next, we have our afternoon group, and Sophie Rardon Evans will be coming forth. Sophie was selected by her peers to speak tonight due to their dislike of public speaking. And Sophie loves to talk a lot. This is her words, not mine. And because they like her. Along with completing her nursing degree, Sophie had some big and beautiful life changes. She got engaged, became a mother. Sophie cannot wait to use the skills she has learned here at LSC, both at home and at a future job. Take it away, Sophie.
Well, I can tell you right now, Jacob's speech is better, but we'll go with mine anyway. Ooh, like hot and everything, like the nerves are on. But anyway, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to this special ceremony. Like Jacob had mentioned, it's a big deal. It means a lot to us, all the support that we've received, not only from our family and friends, but also from the faculty. So I'm honored to have been selected by my peers to speak tonight. I do think it's because I like to talk a lot personally, but I hope my speech tonight can convey the myriad of emotions that come with completing nursing school. From day one, we're told countless times how difficult nursing school is, from teachers, family, friends, even strangers. Yet, what people fail to mention are the numerous bonds that are formed through those difficulties and how each of one of us has grown in a way we may not have even expected. I can say personally, when I began this program, I did not expect to end it with so many new friends, having learned many new life lessons, and having started a new family. I think I can confidently say a life lesson we have learned from this process is the importance of being able to adapt to whatever the world throws at us, whether it be a pandemic or 2 feet of snow. Though through it all, we've adapted and overcome. But none of this would be possible without the teachers who guided and supported us through the last 2 years. The calming voice and presence of Sarah, June's excitement about learning, Joel's dry, sarcastic humor, and excellent deal of the day from Big Daddies, the enjoyment Jackie, Danny, and Chris experienced from the terror, excitement, and confusion that is Sim's class. The passion for maternal child health that exudes from Tracy, Nick's fabulous accent and incredible organizational skills, and Ella, always providing us with candy, which tended to make test days not as bitter. The memories we have made, we take with us, and they may make us laugh, some may even make us cry, but they will always make us grateful that we have made it through in one piece. Congratulations, class of 2022, we made it. And now I get to read some names. Megan Emma Dola. Alejandro Ana Riva Lot. Damon Anderson. Nicholas Benjamin. Emmeline Dahl. Madeline Danansky. Lauren Dynan. Chloe Harris. Molly Hastings. Samantha Higgs. Tamara Langenberger. Jenna May. Elena McGraw. Shane Mosier. Melissa Paul. Aurora Selkovich. Catherine Schurz. Maggie Scalco. Keisha Sharp. Sorry. Benjamin Smith. And Corey Vita.
And last but not least, Sophie Rardon Evans. So as I mentioned, last December, we incorporated the new ceremony where you faculty will light your guys' lights. Yeah. Better than not out your lights. Our Dean Anna is also a nurse, so she's gonna start it with her torch and then she'll light us. And then you will light on the side and etc. You're smart, you can figure it out. We will then read the Nightingale Pledge revised. The old one was lightly archaic. So I revised it, we revised it, so it's not as bad. It's a little more modern and inclusive. So Okay, the students are going to stand. The Nightingale pledge is in your pamphlet, but it's also up here. And we'll say it at the same time. I solemnly swear before this assembly to honor and recognize all who taught me this noble profession. I will show compassion to my patients and their community, acknowledging the inherent worth that every person has. I will actively partner with my healthcare team, always seeking to discover ways to improve health outcomes and patient care. I will contribute to a healthy work environment, appreciating that we are all vital members of the healthcare team. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the high standard of my profession of nursing. Thank you. You can be seated. We're almost done. Thank you for bearing with us and being a part of this very important day. To wrap up this ceremony, I would like to thank all the family, friends, people in this room. Thank you for supporting your students, for allowing them to listen to your heart, to your lungs, to your bowel sounds, checking for pedal pulses and edema, hopefully not catheter insertion or anything like that. Perhaps you were their study buddy, quiz them, or like Jacob said, just bringing them pizza, watching the kids, giving them some sanity breaks, boosting them up when they felt like they couldn't do it. It's because of you and their hard work, and the faculty and staff's work that they're here today. So everybody, round of applause. So remember, students, keep on studying. Now, the day I finished nursing school, I felt like I retired because I could watch a movie without feeling guilty. Have you had that sensation yet? It's phenomenal. So don't be in too much of a hurry to start your job. No. Keep on studying. Keep on learning. This is a career where you will always be learning. There are new things every day. Keep moving on in your education. Be phenomenally proud that you are an associate degree nurse. This is an extremely rigorous program, and you guys did it. But this is the first step, so you can keep going on. Get your baccalaureate. Get your master's in nursing education. Come back and teach for us. Get your nurse practitioner, nurse anesthesia. There's so many choices. You have so many choices. Boundless opportunities. Please let us know when you have jobs. Please let us know when you've passed NCLEX, or even if you haven't. We're still here to help and support you along the way. And again, keep on studying for NCLEX and pass it on the first time. Congratulations to the graduating December 22 class, and welcome to the wonderful profession of nursing. Thank you all for attending this important day. Okay, and we need